All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. We also want to give double honors to the apostles of great millstone who rule well. We want to say peace and blessing, salutation to the hopefully elect. On Zahab to my right.
Ayashima.
All right, today we're going to go into a topic entitled "Quit Being Conquered by Women, man." All right, because coming back to our heritage, we're practicing all the protocols of our heritage as far as situational circumstances, man. And although, our main thing is, nuclear destruction, Esau going back into captivity, but another thing is embracing our heritage. And part of embracing our heritage is being a man, okay? So we have to face the reality of this captivity, and the reality of this captivity is we have been emasculated in this setup, man. Mm-hmm. So we have to practice the art of being a man again.
Because if I could say this, we've been trained from childhood to worship women, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's why it's a big emphasis on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. All right. That's why Big Mama is the head of the so-called black family. Yeah. All right. You have been trained, all right, to worship women, man, and coming out of the truth. That's coming into the truth. That's one of the yokes that you have to break, man. Is that woman worship, man.
Yeah. Come on. It's from there can you get, but that's right. But from there, can you get Sirach 33 and 19?
Come on, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
And give not thy son, wife, brother, and friend power over thee while thou livest. Mm-hmm. But the point that I want to put emphasis on is the woman, man. All right, so how is that manifested? You giving your woman power over you, man. All right, for one, you learn to have control of your money. You get paid, she gets the money because you're not a big boy. You don't know how to budget the money. You don't know how to save the money. That's a boy, man. That's not a man. That's a boy. I just give it to my wife. Mm-hmm. All right, now you know how to add, brother. I'm not talking to any particular brother. That's just the nature of Israel at this particular point in our in history, man. We've been demad. Mm-hmm. All right, can you read that again?
This Sirach 33 and 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. So we are being groomed, all right, to be kings and priests on the earth, man. And it starts with you being the king over your household, man. Yeah. All right, a righteous king, because you don't just rule your household like a roaring lion, but you set the decrees of the household, man. What y'all not gonna do, man, for your wife, for your family, all right, for your friends, all right. Your friends should know pork ain't allowed over here, man. Mm-hmm. All right, shrimp ain't allowed over here, man. Mm-hmm. We don't talk about Jesus at this house, man. Yeah. You got your household is your domain, man. Mm-hmm. So you have to rule it with the righteous decrees, all right, as a Israelite king in training, man. Yeah. Your woman can't control what time you come in and out, man. Mm-hmm. All right. You shouldn't have a time limit when you are with the Akim, man. Yeah. You shouldn't have a time limit on nothing, man. All right? If you want to go out of town by yourself, you can do that, man. Mm-hmm. And we have to embrace, all right, like the brother said, man, who we are, Israelite men, man. We learn how to be Israelite men first and foremost. Then we're being groomed to kings and priests, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a beautiful point. And we're not living our life according to Esau's standard anymore. Esau said it was cool to let the woman wear the pants, man. Mm-hmm. But not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Micah 7 and 5. It says, trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide, keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. Your bosom is your chest. So who is it that lies on your chest? It's your woman, man. All right. So the reason why I brought this out after Sirach 33 and 19 is because it says, give not thy wife power over thee. When your wife is always inquiring your whereabouts, she's always want to know the details of where you've been. And if you give it to her, that's slowly you giving her your power, man. Don't get me wrong. You might give your woman an alibi. You don't want to just start little arguments all the time. But the point is, every time you answer her questions, every time you put yourself in a mother-son position as opposed to a husband-wife position, man. All right? Because the so-called black woman, essentially the so-called black woman, is very, 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 very insecure. So she equates all of your mysterious doings to you having sex with another woman. Mm-hmm. All right, so when she asks you those things, the reason why she's so demanding of an answer is because she wants security that you're not sleeping with another woman. All right, but that in itself is taking the power from you that you have to explain as a man your whereabouts, man. All right.
And then you gotta you should always have the leverage. Your woman shouldn't have the leverage on you, man. All right, where she can hold you hostage because she know you don't want to be away from the kids, or you know she'll hold that leverage. You might stay with her. All right, so she might try to hold that leverage. Well, I put this nigga out when I get ready, man. You gotta let it be understood. She got to always know that any drop of a dime, all right, you will leave, man. All right, you don't need her, man. Yep. You know, let her know that she is replaceable, man. You know, Beyonce had that song To the Left. All right, talking about how the man was replaceable. These women are more replaceable, man, because there's more women than men, man. All right, so they are replaceable, man. Don't let them feel. Don't have them with that leverage over you. All right, you know where you got the you know, you got to bow down to her, man, because she got leverage. She can put you out, or she got control of the kids, man. It is what it is, man. The truth, you got to be ready to lose everything anyway, man. All right, so if it come to that, push the shove, she got to know that you leave at the drop of a dime, man. Fuck that shit, man.
Yep. If I could just bring up this.
Okay.
You use whole something?
Nah, I'm finna look up a word. You go ahead.
Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth king. And what I wanted to highlight was the part where it says, give not thy strength unto women. So when you move in with a woman, all right, and she's paying a rent, all right, or you had these kids by the woman, or whatever it may be, all right, you're giving your strength to her. You put her in a position where if you piss her off, she's gonna say, well, nigga, leave. You giving your strength to her. But the brother said, you got to be ready to lose it all in the first place. When you come into this truth, you already have to factor in that you're probably going to lose it all. Your real family is the brotherhood, and your real woman is the word, man. All right, so you got to already factor that in, that this woman is probably going to leave me because I'm living a life that's adverse to her desire, man. Okay? But give not that strength to women. Don't tell the woman all your business. That's part of her. That's part of you giving your power to her, man. All right? Don't tell her the depths of your soul. Don't tell her your weaknesses. Don't tell her that stuff, man. There's that pillow talk. But also, don't put a woman in a position where you need her to survive, man. All right? Get a job and get a studio apartment, man. Get a duo with a brother, man. I would rather live with a brother than with a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? I would rather live by myself than with a woman. So for you brothers that don't have kids, that haven't moved in with a woman yet, don't do it, man.
And I can say it too, man. Don't be dealing with these women that got all these kids, all these situations, man. Trying to be stepdad, man. All right, we ain't got time for that, man. All right, really with these women, especially with these little side women, you pop these women and keep it moving, man. All right, we ain't got time to be entangled. All right, with Keisha and all her kids and all her problems, man.
Yeah, like they say in Memphis, I got a little John I mess with. Really, a lot of times you in this truth with the foot on the gas, your woman is really like a side chick, man. We really don't have time to play family guy. All right, because the energy that we would have put into a family, we're putting into this ministry, man. That's part of the sacrifice. Don't think as a man you have to be obligated to play stepdad with a woman that already has 2-3 kids that's not yours, man. All right, you deal with her accordingly, man. She has to already know those on your kids, but that's a different situation. But you know, like the brother said, man, we ain't got time for that.
This is 1 Peter 3:7. It said, likewise, ye husbands, deal with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. All right, and the point I want to hinge on, all right, is giving honor to her according to the weaker vessels, man. And we're going to go into that word honor in the Hebrew, and it's tamah. All right, and I'm getting straight to the point. It says, of the honor which one has by reason of rank and state of office which he holds, man. So your woman, all right, has a lesser rank than you, man. You know, so she doesn't deserve to know everything that you know, man. All right, what goes on within the ministry with the brethren, she doesn't deserve to know none of that, man.
Hey, all right? Baby, it's a lot, bro. Hey, baby, it's count business, baby. Hey, you don't even get all into that.
Even within the camps, man. All right, it's certain conversation that elder brothers of the camp have that younger brothers, all right, don't know about, man. You know, not that they hide nothing, but it's according to rank, man. We don't know all the conversation that Apostle Tahar had with Apostle Gabar and the rest of the apostles, man.
Yeah.
It's a ranking thing, man. And your woman, all right, she has a rank and it's below you, man. Yeah. No matter if you, even if you're not in the truth, your woman is lower than you, man. So we coming into the truth, man. You understand and put these things in motion, man. You know,
it's a lot in the book. Nature Knows No Color Line. There's a saying that our forefathers used to say about the woman. It says, as little as an ant your husband may be, though he still confers on you rank and dignity. So no matter how low status a man is, he's still in higher rank than his woman. You know? A woman is not judged in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai by her status in the so-called white man's world. She could be a CEO and you could work for UPS, but guess what? By nature, you're in a higher position than her. You know? If you could get unless you had to get any precepts. All right, can you get let's see what I'm gonna get. First Ezra 4 and First Ezra 4 is that 16?
First Ezra 4 and 16.
Yeah, let me see if that's it. Make sure that's the right one.
No, and then if you brothers are already in this situation where you got a woman, all right, that has kids, man, you know, just apply, all right, wisdom, all right, and subtlety, man. You know, like I say, if you are already in the situation, you know, we're not telling you to break camp. You know, we always let it be known that option on the table, man.
Yeah.
All right, don't let her have that leverage and that power over you, man. You know.
Actually, that's First Ezra 4 and 26.
First Ezra 4 and 26. Come. All right, this is the book of First Ezra, chapter 4, say 26.
This is going into men being dominated and men losing their wits for women, man.
All right, this book of First Ezra, chapter 4, verse 26. Yeah, many that there be that run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
Yeah, the brother just put that on the comment board. Shalom, Yakanan.
Shalom,
Yep. So, hey, you know, can you read that again, Babakasha?
All right, this first book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 26. It says, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
So I'm going to expound on that a little more with this book entitled The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. This is Dr. Shahrazad Ali's perspective and assessment of the so-called black man in America. And I like reading it because it's a post-slavery assessment of the so-called black man, which is really from the tribe of Judah. It's a post-slavery assessment of the so-called black man in his unnatural state amid westernization, the feminist movement, things of that nature. All right, so we said men have become servants for women's sake, right? So I'm going to get page 158. And this is under basically sexuality and relationships. It says, this is talking about the so-called black man in his relationship with the so-called black woman. Okay? It says, sometimes they are in a situation where they are so emotionally brutalized that they give up on their manhood and allow themselves to be manipulated, directed, told what to do, give up all their money and obey all orders from their wife, no matter how distasteful it is to him. All right? His inability to be honest with this woman or with himself leaves him spent and impotent. This unnatural fear he has of women is derived out of his fear of being rejected, insulted, verbally attacked, or ostracized. All right? So what I just read was the so-called black man, and it's dealing with the so-called black woman. The reason why he doesn't put his foot down, all right, because he's scared he's going to get shot down. Because you know how Eve is. Eve will get loud with your ass. Eve will try to embarrass you at Walmart. But she knows she's looking at you. She sees that he shuts down every time I get loud. What do you think she's going to keep doing, man? She knows that that's your weakness of like being shot down, man. So we got to come back into that our manhood where it's our way or the highway. Stop being a sucker for that wet box, man. All right? I'm going to read that again. It says sometimes they are in a situation, talking about the so-called black man, all right, where they are so emotionally brutalized that they give up on their manhood and allow themselves to be manipulated, directed, told what to do, give up all their money, and obey all orders from the wife, no matter how distasteful it is to him. All right? All right, I'm going to skip to page 158. It says, many black men don't work for one reason or the other and do not keep house either. It says, many also just give up the running of the house to the woman because he sees her as a better man than he is. So let her handle it. Some of them are so accustomed to having to sit or lay and listen at their women complain or fuss that they are excessively loud when outside the home to make up for the indoor restrictions on the sound of their voices. Black men who go along with these kinds of behaviors are considered henpecked. Black women do not like these kind of men even if they are married to one. They brag that they keep him in line at the back of the line. But it said these so-called black men who allow themselves to be nagged by women, who do away with their manhood and allow the woman to take control of everything, are called henpecked. But why do they call it henpecked? Because what do hens do? They peck, right? Mm-hmm. All right, what does a woman do? She nags you. That's like henpecking you. That's like picking at your authority. It's like emasculating you in little bits and pieces, man. All that complaining and nagging. So from there, can you get Sirach 25? Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 20. All right. And if you have precepts, you can bring it out too.
The brother put one on the comment board.
Okay, you can bring that one out first.
All right. This GMS North Carolina. That's brother Ashiara.
Shalom, brother.
This Sirach chapter 19, verse 2. Wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
Yep. Impudent. So wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, man. All right, so you can't be going after your lust, man. Because I can tell you also, if you're a brother that's always in the world, that shit make your ass weak, man. Mm-hmm. All right, but as men of the Lord of Hebrew origins, men of the East, we're not supposed to chase women because, she got a big ass, la 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 la. That's what the harlot house is for. A woman that you get with has duties. And that's one reason why we're sort of conquered as a nation, because we forgot as so-called millennials and whatnot that a woman has duties. Mm-hmm. All right, so when you get with a woman, you have to factor in that we have to factor in that it's not just a pretty woman that we got. This is not just our girlfriend. All right, she has a domestic duty above sex. Mm-hmm. Okay? But going back to that henpeck, you could get Sirach 25 and 20. And then we're going to get into those duties, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 20. As the climbing up of a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
So is a wife to the words to a wife full of words to a quiet man. Because a lot of Israelite men just peaceful, man. Like they just want to watch a game, play Madden, drink, whatever. But a wife, she always nagging him. That goes back to the ancient world, man. We've always had that problem. But now it's amplified times a million, man. But that's called being henpecked. Because she's nagging him. She's nagging him, man. All right, that takes life away. Can you get Proverbs 9 and 13 real quick? Were you about to make a point?
No, I was just reading.
Okay.
Proverbs 9, 13.
Come.
Oh, yeah, then say, like the brother said, he posted scripture about wine and women make wise men fall away because you're giving too much energy to that, man. Yeah. You know, like I said, you can chill with a broad drinks of wine, deal with it. But if you constantly giving your energy to that, that's what you living for, to fulfill your lust, you're going to fall away from the truth, man. Yeah, man. You're going to start catering, all right, your ways, to be accepted by these women, man. But the Israelite man don't give a fuck about the opinion of a woman, man. All right, they don't govern our lives, man. When we was coming up, they govern our lives, man. That's why we had to get the Christian line. Yeah. All right, spent all the money on clothes. Was for the women, man.
You would be cute if you did this.
Yeah. But you don't give a damn about that no more, man. Nope. This Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous and she is simple and knoweth nothing.
Hey, why don't we give a damn about the opinion of these women? Because they don't know shit. Everything they've done, they've been put in a position of power, 1960? Mm-hmm. And they failed. Net worth $5. So what can Keisha tell me, man? And that's how you got to look at it, man. You got to sort of detox from your lust when it comes to this truth, man. Mm-hmm. You can't be all weak to that flesh like, man, ooh. Nah, man, they're just a woman, man. Yeah, we young men, and that happens. But nah, when you get with a woman, man, you got to see her as a servant, man.
Yeah, that part of mortifying your members, man.
Yeah, because if you don't mortify your members, you're going to put her in a position of power. See, these whores on social media that's twerking and doing all this shit, the men are putting them in a position of power because they're coming to her, man. They have to come to her to get what they want. The Most High send women your way, man. A woman that's fit for a king, the Most High gonna send her your way. You gotta maintain your self-respect.
Oh, I got one for you, bro.
Okay, come.
This Sirach 7:26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Yo, you wanna expound on that?
Come, like the brother said, man, because you have some men that have women, all right, that are on the level, man. That's productive, man. All right, that's the Lord sending you something that's fit for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, so don't forsake her and chase one of these bitches because she look good in a pair of tights, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something, bros. Y'all gotta, brothers in the truth gotta get standards, man. That's that westernization. You fall in love with her because her titties out, man. Brothers in the truth gotta get standards, man. It ain't just about getting ass no more, man. We coming to the kingdom, man. All right? We coming to the kingdom, man. Now, every man is different, but in general, brothers have to have standards, man. All right? Beyond sex, man. Sex shouldn't even be a factor, man. All right? Now, brothers might, they do their thing, get their little rocks off, keep it moving. But, nah, we kings, man. We Hebrew kings, man. Kings don't chase whores, man. All right?
That was it.
Can you get, we're going to close up by the 1 or 2 scriptures. 1 Timothy 2:12. And it said, give not thyself to a light woman, man. These hoes in the Western world, they're light women. Why are they light? What is something that's light lacks substance? If you have a box with nothing in it, that means that box lacks substance. So that box is light, physically speaking. So what does it mean when it says a woman is light? She has no substance. Outside of her little wet shit, she can't do nothing for you, man. If she had your kids, your life would be a living hell. She's not productive like this brother always gets into, man. All right? That's how you get your power back, controlling your ride, man. That's how you get leverage in the Western world, having some fucking self-control. Self-control equals self-respect. If you don't got self-control, you're not going to have self-respect. You're going to just be another thirsty nigga out here, man, making a fool of your damn self, man. All right? And that's how it all starts, man. All right?
She said 1 Timothy
2:12.
2:12, okay.
Yeah.
1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
And what I want to get on was I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man. Now, what do we just read in the book, The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman? If we put it into context of what we see in the world, the so-called black man allows the so-called black woman to have authority over him, man. Yeah, they got authority over us in the world because Esau's kingdom, man. That's the covenant he made with Eve. But you don't give your personal woman authority over you, man. All right? It's your way or the highway. Don't be afraid to have that authoritative spirit, man. And what we got to come back to, like last week through the spirit, I did a video about stepping into your role as a leader, right? And part of stepping into your role as a leader, give the men under you duties, man. The brothers is in the younger position, give them duties. Well, that's the same thing with your role as a leader in the house, man. Your woman has to have duties, man. That's why it says in Sirach 25, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, desire her not for pleasure. That doesn't mean don't ever want to have sex with her. No, you got to see a woman as your employee. She's a citizen in your kingdom, man. So you get with a woman, let's say y'all do happen to live together, she got to have protocols, man.
Yeah, a good box shouldn't be the determining factor for you to move in with this woman or this woman to move in with you, man. You know?
Right. Hey, brother.
I'm trying to get that definition.
Okay. Yeah, because that's something that's very, very, very important. And that's one of the challenges that we face as young men. So I'm a young man. Is that you got to control that lust to have standards. Because you always in your lust looking at flesh and looking at ass and like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I know it sounds kind of silly. You're going to be weak, man. You're going to be weak out here, man. You got to sort of detox from that lust to actually come back to your regal spirit. Because by nature, we are kings, man. We're regal. But when you succumb to that lower self, so to speak, that lust, that flesh, you make yourself a servant to these whores, man. And then I say in the scriptures, give not thyself over to a light woman. Give not thyself over to a light woman, man. That's a rule. That's a standard, man. So stop putting yourself in situations where your ass always getting weak, because that's the beginning of your ass getting conquered, man. We trying to unplug from this low level slave shit, man. All right, not stay in the damn sucking place. All right, you got it, bro.
And I'm gonna get a few precepts off the comment board, and then I'm gonna get the definition of brother put on this. It's crucial. This from Yakal. This is from Yakal Bun Yasha Allah, and it said Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Yep, and you can easily be invaded by a woman. You can easily be picked apart by a woman. All right, if sex is the reason why you ain't left yet, hey man, you need to examine yourself. The cheat code for having leverage with women on this side is to have self-control. That's the cheat code for getting your sobriety back and seeing things for what they really are, man. Because that woman with her ass out of her titty out, she knows she ain't shit, and she feels like the only way she can attract you is that she show her titties. She knows that you as a so-called black man is basic. Meaning that you're only governed by your basic instincts to have sex. She doesn't think that you have enough insight to look for other qualities in her, man. All right? So when you turn her down, or you don't succumb to that fleshly desire of yours, that gives you leverage over her, man. When you just another nigga that want to hit, you just like the rest of these little 2/3 peasants, man.
You stand in line.
You stand in line, nigga. I might call back, I might not. I'm going to flake you a little bit. I'm going to call you on my own time. You're going to be a servant for my sake, like in 1 Ezra 4:26. Standards, man. All right?
And I'm going to get that definition, standards. All right? This is from GMS, North Carolina 24. It said those morals, ethics, habits, etc. established by authority, custom, or an individual is acceptable, something that stands or is placed upright.
Yep.
You know? So, hey, the standards have to be set, man. All right? If a woman is not productive to what you got going on, you know, she shouldn't be esteemed as nothing, man. Yeah. All right? The scripture say a harlot shall be esteemed as a dog, man, as a spittle, man. Yeah. You know? Nothing, man. All right, like I said, you pop and keep it moving, man, and then giving your energy to these women, man. No, I know, like I say, every brother got their own personal thing that they gotta do on this subject, man. But even when it comes to just giving your energy to these women, man. All right, the time, the gas money you spent to go see her, go chill with her. All right, the time that you texting back and forth and you calling, man. All right, that could have been used for something productive, man. All right, because these women are counterproductive, man.
It's a bad investment too. Because basically it's broken down. Esau knows this. The time and energy are like the two most valuable assets on the planet Earth. What you do with your time and energy is an investment, and you expect to get a return. So what do you get in return for putting time and energy into a woman? Sex. You can pay for sex.
Yeah, get that out the way.
You get that out the way. So after sex, why else would you put time and energy into this woman?
And nothing else.
That's not benefiting you as a man of the Lord, man.
Yeah, you got to have that standard, man. All right? We ain't dealing with these unproductive ass women, man. If they don't add nothing to what you got going on, fuck these hoes, man. You know, we got the kingdom coming, man. We finna spoil the planet Earth, man. Yeah. And then you gotta look past America too, man. You find that Edomites over there, man. There's a lot of virgins on the planet Earth, man. That shit just don't exist here, man. America's that false paradigm of how the rest of the world is, man. But you have plenty of women that's ready to serve, fine as hell, finding any woman that you seen over here, but they humble and they ready to serve, man.
Yeah, every woman is not like the American woman.
Come on.
Real beauty is femininity, man. A naked woman, that's not beautiful. That's just lust. That's a primitive reaction. She's naked. Real beauty is when a woman has exhibit those feminine qualities, man. Yeah, that makes you feel manly. You had a precept you was gonna bring out?
Nah, that was it on there.
Last scripture, can you get 1 Timothy 4 and 14?
All right.
We're gonna read down to verse 15.
All right. 1 Timothy
4:14. And we love the brothers, man. We love each other. We love the icon. So we admonish each other to have that regal mentality, man. And part of having that regal mentality is having self-control, man.
And then also, another point I wanted to make, you know, like I say, man, we kings, man. When you do deal with women, you deal with them on your standards, man. All right, if she smokes cigarettes, I don't smoke. Don't smoke around me. I don't smell that shit, man. You know, let's say you got a little jump off or something, man. Deal with her on your standards, man. You know, you go with y'all. You go where you feel comfortable, man. Don't be out in the slums in the worst part of town, man. Fucking with these bitches, man. You deal with these bitches on your terms, man. On your conditions, man.
Fucking with these little bitty bitches. And don't give power to these women by starting to get a low key hairline.
Yeah. Trying
to trim up your beard too much for the job, knowing this for Keisha and shit. You giving her the power again, like she get turned off when she controls you, man. Mm-hmm. A woman loves when you don't give a fuck about what she's saying. That's not saying you're an asshole 24/7, but when it comes to this word, man, she loves that you got a backbone. Nobody likes a man that doesn't have a backbone, man. All right, you got it.
You said 1 Timothy 4 and
14.
All right, this book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee.
Maybe it's 2 Timothy.
2 Timothy. Okay.
So like I wrote down.
4:14. Alexander. What were you saying?
It wanted to how the women had turned aside out to say 5 and 14. 1 Timothy's 5 and 14.
Okay, so I think the brother had posted it too.
The Water Brother. Yeah, I think he did post that. The Water Brother. And how y'all Akim doing, by the way, man? How about some outside rocket thumb, you know?
All right. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. It said, I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house.
These are the protocols that keeps our nation in order. The reason why those Elamites and Ishmaelites still have their structure, because they have order implemented from their leaders, man. Generation after generation. And they're not subjective, they're objective. See, the way you can understand this and the reason why people can understand it, because they see the bigger picture. This is what keeps the nation in order, man. But go ahead, my brother.
And it says, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
It said, guide the house. I definitely, the young women marry. What does it say?
It says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully, for some are already turned after Satan.
What does it mean when it says for some have already turned aside after Satan? So I looked at word Satan up in the last definition. It said a Satan-like man. So in a nutshell, the women of our nation have already turned after the Roman Empire. In modern day speaking, they have already turned after the Western way. They've been westernized. So now they're not getting married, as you can see statistically. Now they're not really having children. They have so many abortions and on birth control that it's like a lot of fucking. All right? Now they're not getting married. They're not having children. They're not guiding the house. They've turned aside after Esau. They've turned aside after the feminist movement, women's rights. They rather rule over you. That's turning aside after Satan. After that Satan-like man called Esau. So when we see these women out here, they're not Christians. They're not Baptists. They are feminists who have turned aside after Esau. They are Satan's women. Like that Lil Wayne said in this song, hoes love me like Satan. They rather have the Satan's way than the Most High's way, man. All right? So, did you have anything else, bro?
No, that was it, bro. You know, just, like you say, man, we all growing into Israelite men. You know, we had to get back to the customs of our forefathers, our righteous forefathers, man. You know, because that Queen of Heaven spirit, all right, been tough within Israel, all right, going back to the ancient world, man. Yeah. You know, but as a righteous man, you know, fuck these hoes, man. Yeah. You know, you got to have a mindset, shit. You'll do without, man. Yeah. You know.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, we service for Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Yeah. You know, we got the highest office in the universe, man. Yeah. You know, and we got to believe that, man. You know. Speaking
of being alone makes you strong, brothers. When you got that solitude, that solitary, that makes you strong. When you're around a brotherhood, that makes you strong. You're around a woman that's taken away from you. So you have to measure that with you have to measure that, man, how much time you spend with your woman. Because you're always around your woman, that masculine energy, your masculine spirit is gonna get weak, man. But with that, I hope brothers are edified. Once again, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. And with that, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yonder Bar Akim. Water for tuning in.